Hi, this is Cameron back again for the 5th video of my albums that start with the letter T in my vinyl collection. Get started right away. So the first one is a blues band called the Third Avenue Blues Band. It's called Fantastic. Now Rodis, I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, has a blog site in which he reviews this and compares them very much to Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and I have to agree that that's about the sound that they have. Next up, some prog rock by third year band Alchemy. This came out in 1969. Third Avenue band came out in 1970. I forgot to mention that. It has a gatefold. Compilation of third year band called Experiences. This came out in 1976. Then a band that was featured on Nuggets, Third Rail, Id Music from 1977 with Run Run Run. 1967. They're not really garagey, they're more pop. Jamaican reggae band, a 12-inch single by Third World called Love Is Out to Get You. This came out in 1983. Then a compilation by a charity organization called Operation Beaver. This is called The Third World Sings from 1974, and it includes music from indigenous peoples of North America, Asia, and Africa, I think Zimbabwe. From Sweden, sort of jazz rock, Little Dreaming Boy by 13 Moons, and this came out in 1986. Band featuring Butch Trucks-Later of the Allman Brothers, the 31st of February. Let me get it out of the plastic so quickly. So I'll just feature like this. This came out in 1968. Now, a number of albums by the 13th Floor Elevators. So first of all, and these are all 80s reissues. Psychedelic Sounds from late 66. Easter Everywhere, which came out in 67. As I said, these are all 80s reissues, early 80s, mid 80s reissues. Live, 13th Floor Elevators. This originally came out, I believe, in 1968. Then from 1969, Full of the Woods. This one's a self-titled. I think it's got some live music. 13th Floor Elevators. Yeah, 1966 Live it's called. Has sort of a bootleg looking appearance. 13th Floor Elevators. The original sound of. This has got some live music as well. So live at the New Orleans Club, Austin, Texas, 1966 on side 2. Then some more 13th Floor Elevators live. This is also the New Orleans Club, so there may be duplication, probably duplication between the second side of the previous album and part of this album. Then a Broadway cast reissue. This is The Army and Call Me Mister. Originally came out in on 78s, I believe, in 1942. It shows covers of some LPs, 10-inch LPs that came out probably late 40s, early 50s, but this came out in 1979. Don't have very much Broadway musicals, but here's one example of one I have. Some country pop by B.J. Thomas. This came out 1972, Billy Joe Thomas. From Pere Ubu and Henry Cow. David Thomas and the Wooden Birds, Blame the Messenger. This came out in 1987. Dylan Thomas poetry album I got from the library for free. So it's a Dylan Thomas reading. Then a Canadian, I believe it's Canadian. Let me just see. No, it's just it's a blues jazz album by Leon Thomas, blues band, and this came out in 1988. From the Moody Blues, Ray Thomas, Hopes, Wishes, and Dreams, which came out in 1976. Gatefold cover. This is the Canadian album by a jazz artist, Don D.T. Thompson, Blues Print. This came out in the 80s sometime. I don't have the exact date. Some U.S. Country by Hank Thompson, An Old Love Affair. This originally came out in 1961, but this would be a later reissue. It's got a different cover. Then from Fairport Convention, a couple of albums by Richard Thompson, who I've seen live a couple of times at our Winnipeg Folk Festival. Always very potent political commentary and commentary about life. So this one's called Across a Crowded Room from 1985. And then secondly, from 1988, Amnesia. So that's it for my albums, of the fifth video of my albums that start with the letter T. I look forward to showing you some further albums from my vinyl collection that start with the letter T. But that's it for now. Please leave your comments at the bottom, and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.